All right, everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Sunday Night Live with yours truly, DMP Speaks. I am so pumped. It's a Sunday night. I'm back. I couldn't do it last week, but I am here on this Sunday afternoon for you. Now, usually you see me during the day. I'm talking about families, and I'm still doing that very, very, very strong. But I do believe in the individual. I do believe that there is something that a lot of you are missing, and that is confidence in yourself, and that's self-esteem, to look at yourself and love who you are, to love exactly who you are, just be a better you. And I decided, I said, yes, I'm doing the family, I'm doing it to the best of my ability. But I do believe that there's some individuals out there. There's some young men. There's some young women. There are some young people. There's some young adults. There's people my age that need individual self-esteem boosters every Sunday. And I said, I used to do this before. I used to do it, but I'm just going to be honest. I just want to be transparent and open. I fell off. But I believe that I'm going to dedicate my Sunday nights to you all, because I want to see you win at life, not just in families, but individuals, yourself, your personal self. I want to see you win. So welcome to Sunday Night Live with yours truly, DMP Speaks. I'm so glad to be in front of you on this Sunday night. I had a wonderful day with my family going to church, and we're going to go watch the game soon. But I believe that it's time to give not just inspiration. That inspiration is great. Motivation is great. But I want to start giving you some tactical things, some things that you can really apply to your life as you go on with life. Because let's be honest, life be lifing. Let me say it again. Life be lifing, right? Well, we got to do our best to live the best life that we can live. And that's what I believe. So this is your first time. If you don't know who I'm at all, my name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. As you see my social media tags here, I am a speaker. I am a board certified Christian counselor and life coach and a family restoration specialist. But tonight, I am your life coach. I want to help you build your self-esteem. So what we're going to talk about today, and I need you guys to share this with someone. I want to talk about 3 ways to improve your self-esteem. I'll even throw this self-acceptance, because along with self-esteem, as you continue to build up your self-esteem, you have to build up that acceptance of who you are. So I need you guys to, first of all, share this. I need you to like my page. And I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm doing family and individual. I feel like that's what's been placed in me. I feel like that's a part of my purpose, and I believe what I have is going to help you. So let's just jump into this, okay? So I like to just define what self-acceptance is. It is defined as an individual's acceptance of all their attributes, positive or negative. Let me read that again. Self-acceptance is an individual's acceptance for all of their attributes, whether they're positive or negative, right? There are some negative things about yourself that you just don't like. Let's just keep it above. There are some things in your mind about yourself that you just don't like about yourself. I can include myself. There are things that I don't really like about myself. I don't like my weight. I want to be smaller. I'm just being honest. I want to be smaller. I love to eat. That's my problem. That's my problem. But I love to eat, right? And it's not even just my physical, man. There's sometimes how I think. Because sometimes when life be life and when things get tough, it throws a little bit of more of anxiety and nervousness onto me. But I said, man, even though these things or this particular thing is trying to do its best to take my confidence in myself and God, right? I'm not going to allow that area of my mind, the area that I have grown so much, to be taken away. Because daily, I have to remind myself, and you got to do the same thing. Daily, you got to remind yourself, you are worth it. You are worth it. There are things in your life that have had you down, right? Like you said, like I said, there's certain things that you didn't like about yourself. There's childhood traumas that you dealt with. There's things that you have dealt with as a child, parents, right? Boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, right? Sibling competition, school popularity. I'm not going to get into these things, but friends or not, or having the lack of friends, that has led you to push people aside, right? And not only have they pushed people aside, you push you aside. Let me say it again. Not only have you pushed family aside, you've pushed friends aside, you've pushed you aside. Now, why did you push you aside? Because you at one time didn't feel that you were worthy enough to be loved, to be cared for, right? To be respected, to be honored, right? For somebody to like you for you. We have to know that we have to have self-acceptance of who we are. We have to be able to embrace every part of who we are, ourselves, not just the positive things. We also have to embrace the negative things and make changes for those negative things, right? Self-acceptance is unconditional. It should be. It should be. Self-acceptance should be unconditional. Because I have to understand, we might have weakness, right? We might have some turmoil in our lives, our personal lives, but that doesn't mean that we're not a whole person. Let me say that again. Even if you have some weaknesses, some weak parts, some weak areas of your life, does not mean that you're not a whole person, because you are. You are a whole person. See, self-acceptance only comes when you don't allow those failures to continue to be your destiny, to be your place that you just stay at. No, because of failures are a part of our lives, right? Slip-ups are a part of our lives. We're going to have good days and good moments, and we're going to have bad days and bad moments. But doesn't mean that we stop because we got flaws. I know I said a lot, but I'm just trying to give this to you in the next 15 minutes. I only got a few more minutes. I want to give you this. I want you to write these things down. I want to give you 3 ways that I feel that is just going to help you with your self-acceptance of who you are, who you proclaim to be. Okay. The first one is, and I want you to put this in your phone. I want you to put this in your iPad, whatever. You got to write it down. I want you to just take these 3 things home and start really looking at your life and say, where can I add these pieces in my life? Where can I add these pieces to help me live a more successful life? Because before success can come, we really got to work on these things personally and internally, so that when success comes, we're already ready. When success comes, we already have a changed mindset. We have a better mindset, so that when these opportunities come, we won't waste it and we won't miss it, because we are already a whole person. We are already a healed person. So let me give you these three things. I got 5 minutes, y'all, and I'm gonna give these to you. The first one is embrace your uniqueness. You have to accept that you are unique and everything that comes with you being unique. There is nobody in this world like you. I'll say it again. In this world, in this earth, there is nobody like you. So you have to accept who you've been. The weight that you have on, or the weight that you don't, the beard, non-beard, black, white, Chinese, it doesn't matter. Accept who you are, because in the eyes of God, you are perfect. Because he made you just like that. Embracing your uniqueness. Number two, identifying, like again, we state this already, but identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with weaknesses. Again, you're going to have them, but you also have to recognize and identify what area of my life is not working. I'll say it again. What area of my life is not working? In my relationships, is it always just them, or is it just me? Is it always them, or am I taking things out of context? Am I doing too many assumptions? My weaknesses. Why do I get so timid so quickly? We have to look at our weaknesses, but we also have to look at our strengths. We got to look at who we are. What are we good at doing? Because we could be good at 4 or 5 things. Like I'm good at 4 or 5 things, but I want to be great at one. Woo! I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. I am good. You're good at many things, but you need to be great at one thing. And that one particular thing is your purpose. And you got to start working on that. Number 3, because I'm running out of time, set realistic goals for yourself. You got to be able to set these goals for yourself, because we're still talking about self-esteem, but you have to be able to really accept who you are, accept your uniqueness, identify the strengths and weaknesses, but you also have to set realistic goals for yourself. Every single day, you got to continue to work on you. Setting goals that you know that you can reach by hard work and perseverance, and also working on your psyche, your mental. What in your mind is allowing you to think the way that you think? What's in your mind telling you that this goal is not achievable? But we also have to be honest with ourselves and have realistic goals. Sometimes we say we want to be a millionaire. That's great. That's wonderful. That sounds great. But what is the plan? What is the goal? Because even after you get that goal, what else do you have? We just can't keep working for money, right? And working these 9 to 5s and working and making our dreams come true. And then when it comes, what else do you have? There has to be a plan. Okay, when I pay this bill and I pay this bill, there are other things that I want to do with my money. Or after my child grows up, I want to make sure that I keep this conversation in. Or as me and my wife or my husband get older, I want us to continue to work on our marriage and love one another. As I get older, I want to get better. I'm just giving you examples, but as a person, as an individual, you want to get better. And you want to go all in. Go all in for yourself. Go all in for yourself. If nobody else loves you, you got to love you. I'll say it again and I'm closing. If you are waiting for somebody else to love you, man, you're going to be taking a long time. You got to love you for you. And I believe that there's somebody watching this Sunday Night Live and saying to yourself, I've been so hard on myself. I've been putting myself to the side. I haven't made myself a priority in a long time. And I'm listening to DMP Speaks. And what he said pricked me, because I need to be better as an individual. And once you become better as an individual, everything in your life might not get better by the snap of a finger, but it's going to start making sense because you're going to start making changes. You're going to start unraveling things that you've been putting to the side mentally and emotionally. You're going to start working on those particular things because that's what we have to do. We got to do the real work. You got to go all in, deep within your thoughts, deep within your emotions, within your relationships and your spiritual walk. All of those encompass who you are because you are unique. I'm hoping that what I said to you was a help. It was a blessing. It was a booster to get you out of that chair, off that computer, off that TV, off that phone, and get back to life. Go all in. These are the ways that you can improve your self-esteem. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. You'll see me next Sunday for another inspiration, another motivation book. Let's do some more execution. Let's not just hear what we're saying, but put it to work. Sunday Night Live with yours truly, DNP Speaks. And I have a program called the Resilience Personal Development. You're going to see some more information. I'm going to be doing a whole new, you know what? I can't even tell you everything. You just got to watch me. As my bishop used to say, watch my smoke, honey. Watch my smoke. I'm here to help you build your life individually to the best and win at life. Peace, y'all. Sunday Night Live. Peace.